Time now for our MOTRAN Minute, but this morning we're not just talking about infrastructure. Dustin Fawcett from MOTRAN Alliance is inviting the public to tune in live tomorrow for the State of the Basin. This is a virtual panel to talk about the economic outlook for the Permian Basin and the role critical infrastructure plays and what you can do to protect yourself and your community.
The speakers will include Nobel-nominated Ray Perryman, who is from Odessa himself. He is an economist. And looks at Permian Basin related economics, oil and gas related economics, and he'll give us a little talk about the future with the price wars, as well as with the virus, and how it all kind of merges together from a very strong, empirically data-based perspective. In November of 2019, we had Dr. Bradley Ewing come in and talk about pipelines, and he's going to be another speaker at this event. He's from Texas Tech University, the Rawls College of Business, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about how the pipelines and some of the stuff coming online and new innovations in oil and gas and how they're going to it's going to help this recovery a little more as we go forward. We'll also have Dr. Billy Phillips of Texas Tech University Health Science Center. He's the director of the F. Marie Hall Rural Health Institute, and he's going to talk about telehealth and the role it has in this COVID-19 and how we can, as individuals and businesses, how we can conduct business and take responsible steps as we move forward. And it's from, we hear a lot of times from people in D.C. or New York about all the different medical steps, but this guy's from Texas Tech out here in West Texas and knows a little more of a rural perspective, and it will really hit home for our folks here. And then lastly, we have former U.S. Secretary of Commerce, Don Evans. He was the U.S. Secretary of Commerce under George W. Bush, and he is actually the current PSP chairman, the Permian Strategic Partnership chairman. And he's going to also talk about the future outlook of the Permian Basin from an oil and gas perspective. But whereas Dr. Ray Perryman is going to talk about kind of the economics and from that perspective, this will be from the business's perspective and what their operations are and how they're going to move forward, and really some of the efforts that they're going to go towards to really bolster our area, the number one producing area in the entire world in oil and gas. And we're excited for him as well.
And the powerhouse of panelists will begin their discussion Thursday at 11:45 a.m. and go until 1 p.m. If you would like to tune in and listen, the link will be posted on their Facebook page at MOTRAN Alliance. You may even be able to submit questions for the experts.